Hello, YouTube. Dinobot, you're not posting. You're not posting in the thing. Why is Dinobot so suck? Alright. I think we're all good. Gonna be listening to some Donkey Kong Country tonight. Just found a good playlist of just the relaxing, chill ones. Feel free to recommend. What should we do today? I want to kind of do something a little different. Maybe we'll have one Kermit one, just because those are always good. And I want to do some other stuff too, kind of mix things up. OV bonus to you too, Hazy. In the spirit of mixing things up, first things first, let us change our color just a little bit. We don't need safe. This is supposed to be a Donkey Kong playlist? Was this? Oh, whatever. Let's go for some Patreon color. How does that look? That's not too bad. So this model knows about video game characters as well as Kermit. I think the model was based off a Choose Your Own Adventure story, like fan site. So it was fully aware of Bruce Wayne and Batman and all that kind of stuff. What should we do? Oh, hey, it's got a new, the UI is a little bit different. It's got kind of like a help thing. Everything must start with a verb. If it starts to have issues, then revert and try something else to fix it. Yeah, that's kind of what we learned. So you can also use feedback button. Interesting. Oh. Alter. Click the alter button to edit the response from the AI. This is helpful if you get a nonsensical response and want to fix what the AI generated. Interesting. Okay, so we got a UI upgrade here. So if we get some silly stuff where the wrong person is talking, we might actually be able to fix it. I'm not sure if it sends that information back to the AI to kind of let it learn, or if it's just for our sake cosmetically, but that's still cool. Try using new words. Remember to start your action with a verb. Long sentences for actions are no problem. Get creative. Yeah, I think we know most of this. Start an action with exclamation. Oh, yeah. Let's do custom. Enter a prompt that describes who you are in the first couple sentences. Oops. No. I think that's a good start. You are Kermit the Frog. You are an MLG gamer and influencer who has just started Twitter beef. Give it back. I was reading that. I don't think it knows. I'll be surprised if it knows what Twitter beef is. I should have mentioned that I was on Twitter. You've just started Twitter beef with the baby nut from that peanut company that murders its own mascot in a fit of capitalistic bloodlust. You are trying to sell gamer girl titty mouse pads. Stop moving things. And have to find out how to profit on your beef with a fictional child operated by an unpaid intern. The baby nut is a very real person, but you're not sure if she's really your girl yet. She does look like Kermit though, so maybe you can get some free advertising for your product? Who knows? What? Excuse me? Can we edit this? Alter. What's Kermit got in his inventory, guys? I think that's how you spell that. Daki Murasaki. No, it's not it. That's what an anime body pillow is called. I don't like this baby nut is a very real person. Okay. I didn't like that the start that it gave. What will I do? Upload TikTok of me dabbing on the baby nut. I hate the name baby nut, by the way. I hate everything about that whole program, basically. What the? Why is the text jumping around? There's definitely some weirdness in the UI, new UI. You decided to start off with a simple joke. I'm not really a gamer. Oh, I know that, says the baby nut. That's why I don't want to be on TV. It ruined my image. I'm not sure this understands what Twitter beef is. Got him. I don't know if this one's gonna work. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it just doesn't work. Baby butt, screams the baby nut. What does that mean? Means I like to stick my butt in things. What? Okay. The baby nut laughs. Well, if you're into that, come over and maybe we can do it together. I don't like this story. I don't like this at all. Abort. Abort immediately. You grab baby nut by his head and put him in a chokehold. He lets go when he realizes what you're doing. Ow, stop it. Don't worry. I won't kill you either. No, really. What? It did get horny very fast. There are horny stories, I believe, in the thing. I'm pretty sure that's why we sucked Princess Peach's dick, which happened, by the way. I didn't even try to do that, it just happened. You pull out a knife and stab the baby nut in the chest several times, guys. I just realized this isn't gonna help our Twitter beef. Oh, the text is jumping around because the scroll bar is appearing. You pull out a knife and stab the baby nut in the chest several times. The baby nut falls backwards onto the couch, but doesn't die immediately. Instead, he starts laughing maniacally, and you continue stabbing him until he dies. This story makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. Let's try something simpler. Let's do a mulligan on that one. No. What does Kermit have in his inventory? Three. Let's just go for the classic. All right. There we go. Hey, Kelvin. You missed nothing. Our first story didn't work at all. And I'm going to stop trying with the Twitter thing if this one doesn't work. You are Gamer Boy Kermit. You are a social media influencer on Twitter that has to sell terrible gamer gear to stupid losers. In your inventory is one iPhone S3, a Miss Piggy hentai manga, and 3 gamer condoms. You have to get 1 million follows on Twitter. Tonight is the first night of the rest of your life. Crap, I don't know what to do. Tweet, GIF. Is that how you spell Keanu Reeves? No, I got it right. Stupid. Google's autocorrect is usually better than this. Guys, isn't this so much better than using real Twitter? Yes! Yes, it knows what Twitter is! Holy shit. You begin tweeting a gif of Keanu Reeves dabbing with his hand over his eyes. You must be doing something right because within minutes you are getting more than 100 retweets and thousands of likes. I'm not sure what I am going to do next. It knows what Twitter is. It knows exactly what Twitter is. That's amazing. Hold up. I want to tweet this. This is like interactive stream. I can tweet about tweeting in this game. All right. I'm excited. It actually knows what Twitter is. This is so good. Wow. Not sure what I'm going to do next. The AI is a little overloaded. Could you try that again? Okay. Mention celebrities. Oh no. No. Oh no. There probably are a lot of people using this. This is free, by the way. You can play this on mobile or on desktop. Just either in a browser window or there's an app. I decided to tweet about some famous people. I saw this guy at Comic-Con wearing a shirt that says, "Bruh, I just killed my girlfriend." Jesus fucking Christ. What does he do, you ask? He's a comedian. Who's talking? Who responded? I can see that. That's like, that guy's on like 4 levels of irony. Or he just murdered his girlfriend. It's an even crapshoot as to either or. Either way, I would recommend staying as far away from his as possible. You buy a promoted tweet that just says "bruh moment." You don't even know why you're doing it. It doesn't make any sense. You feel like an idiot. I love this AI so much. It's like 50% stunningly impressive, 40% and like 10% just nonsense. You would think it would be like 90% nonsense and 10% amazing, but it's a lot better than you think. I feel like I'm being judged by the AI. Let's just see what the AI think happens. Hey, at Kanye West, want to see me put on a bra? Hashtag bravery is strength. Haha, I'll pass. Thanks, though. Oh, man, I need to follow you so bad. It knows what Twitter is. Kermit would totally already be following Kanye West, though. You follow Kanye West. You can't believe how much time you spent following her. She was so cute when she would talk to you. Now you've been following for a while. She seems really mean to you now. I mean, it kinda understands what Twitter is. Huh. What's a gamer product? What's a product that gamers need to buy? Steal Kanye West's appearance to advertise gamer plungers. Oh my gosh, guys, Mario brand gamer plungers. You decide to steal Kanye West's appearance in order to promote gamer plungers. You take a picture of yourself wearing a black t-shirt with the word gamer plungers written across it and send it out. Within hours, you receive hundreds of likes and retweets. I'm getting popular. I'm really popular for my gamer plunger shirt. The AI is pretty horny sometimes. Like I said, I think there are just probably actual porn things in the choose your own story thing that it based itself on. What do people do on Twitter? Let's get our account suspended. You want to try something different, so you pretend to be Elon Musk, giving out free Bitcoin on Twitter. You tweet out a video where you say, Bitcoin is the future of money. Here, Bitcoin is the future of money. Here's how you can get some. You receive dozens of retweets and likes. I like how gamer plungers is literally an order of magnitude above Bitcoin. I bet this already exists, by the way. Let me Google. Oh my god, there's a whole category for them. You invent GamerCoin, Bitcoin for gamers, and advertise it on Twitter. It is a scam. You spend all day trying to create fake accounts and tweeting things like Gamers Unite or free gamer coins for being nice. There's a lot of gamer coins listed on Crypto Slate, which I'm sure is a very legitimate business, such as Global Digital Content Playcoin, eSports Bits, Abyss Token. Wow, there's actually over 100 of these. Wow. Anyway. Free coins. I love free gamer coins for being nice. I guess it's better than free gamer coins for, like, sending death threats to developers for changing your favorite, like, sniper rifle. Real thing that has happened, by the way. The only problem is nobody believes your bullshit. People find it impossible to believe that someone who claims to be such a big gamer could have no idea what they're talking about. They also find it hard to believe that you couldn't come up with better ideas if you had wanted to. I just got sick-ass burns. I'm gonna go to the burn ward because the AI just burned me. Jesus Christ. The AI just ended my whole career. You decide to go to the burn ward. You want to prove everyone wrong again. You decide to burn down your house and blame it on Gamergate. What? Kermit just went full gamer. Holy shit. Wow. Kermit went from lowercase g gamer to capital G gamer in the blink of an eye. I'm gonna defraud my insurance company. What the fuck? You decide to defraud your insurance company by claiming you were attacked by a bear while playing video games. Yes, I was. Your parents will probably pay for this one-way ticket to hell. What? You go into work and tell everyone that you got bit by a fucking grizzly bear while playing video games. Where do I work? Look around workplace. I love when the AI swears, it's so good. I got bit by a fucking grizzly bear while playing video games. You look around your workplace and see that nobody has any problems believing you. No one knows why anyone would lie about something like this. Everyone thinks you're just another delusional liar who doesn't know what the fuck is going on with the real world. You leave work feeling very satisfied. Those are two completely conflicting things. But maybe I just have like gamer brain problems. That's right, Parker. Mew. Hello? Hi? Would you like to enter a prompt? I got bitten by a grizzly bear while playing video games. I swear to God, if I get bitten by a real grizzly bear for my hubris. You leave work being very satisfied. You decide to play video games. You feel more relaxed than ever before. A fucking grizzly bear breaks in through the window. The police are called immediately, and you end up spending the night at a mental hospital. Your parents never forgive you for this. They think you should have known not to trust people. Are bears people? I don't want to be racist or nothing, but I don't know if bears are technically people. Fuck you, Mom. Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna trust people. You trust people. You become friends with a few other gamers. And eventually you start to form a community. You call yourself GGers. Oh no! And live together as normal people. It works out well for you. What do you mean as normal people? Like it makes us sound like we're a leper colony of like gamers, and we've finally seen the light and begin to act as normal people. Works out well for you. My life is absolute shit, but all of the responses are like, you feel more relaxed. It works out well for you. Post epic Fortnite cringe on Twitter. Top 10 gamer cringe moments. Baby nut cringe compilation. It's thinking about it. Sometimes cringe is, you know. You post epic Fortnite cringe on Twitter. This causes a lot of controversy, but it's good publicity for you and GG. You tweet about how terrible your life was before GG happened, and how wonderful it is that you're part of a group of like-minded individuals. I'm trying to be like a cringe gamer stream, and the game's like making it wholesome about how I turn my life around with my gamer buddies. I don't know how to feel about that. Remember GG, that's the GGers. That's our community group. I'm gonna see if I can change our name though. Oh shit. Just so there's no unfortunate connotations here. Can I get a recap? This is how we started. We're Gamer Boy Kermit. We're a social media influencer. And a fucking grizzly bear attacked us. And we've started a gamer clan. You changed Gigi's name to MLG Kermit's. You don't care too much about the acronym though, since you're already used to hearing it so often anyway. It keeps doing this contradictory thing, but whatever. This gets you new followers and makes you feel even better. This is such a positive, wholesome thing for Kermit. I got... My parents told me not to trust people after I got attacked by a bear. That really happened. What's those stupid meme accounts? Those perfectly cut. Dennis Prager. Oh my god, we should do that. Can get offensive really fast. You record a perfectly cut Minecraft Screams video of you falling asleep. It goes viral and gets you lots of donations from people who had been afraid to donate to you because they thought it might be fake or a joke. It's just... I recorded a video of me going to sleep and put Minecraft in it, and I just got a bunch of donations. I wish it would just like retry later or something instead of making me retype it. Because that's all you can do, is you just send it again. You sell Kermit the Frog body pillows. You make enough money off these sales to buy a bigger house and a car. You spend most of your time relaxing in your new home, which turns out to be an enormous mansion. I started this to be like a shitty gamer boy on Twitter. And everything is going great. Even though I got attacked by a grizzly bear. That was the only bad thing that happened. I blame the relaxing music. You tweet a video of you dancing on Elon Musk. It gets over 100,000 retweets and 2,000 likes, 200,000 likes. You can only assume that Elon Musk is impressed by your dance moves. The next day, you wake up to find that you have won the lottery. This thing's just fucking with me at this point. It's like, I'm just gonna add a random, unrelated happy thing at the end of everything. Let's see if it knows what Baby Nut is. It probably, I mean, Baby Nut happened like 4 days ago, so. You start Twitter beef with Baby Nut. You both engage in a series of tweets that go viral. People love them and you get tons of donations from people who are afraid to donate because it might be fake or a joke. That's exactly what we got before, but, tweet actual evidence of a crime. Gamer prank. You tweet. Okay, so this is Gamer Kermit's, not the other GG. So let me just correct that real quick. It didn't take I renamed our group. They have been. You tweet actual evidence of a crime. You show how the FBI has been lying about MLG Kermit's being a hate group all along. Your proof includes emails sent between FBI agents discussing their plans to frame MLG Kermit for crimes they didn't commit. My gaming group is so powerful the FBI framed me. What am I, a South American country that just elected a socialist? I'm just gonna dab. God damn, that wacky FBI. you dab. You win the lottery again. In fact, you win every single year after this one. The whole world is yours. This is going suspiciously well. I'm starting to think that Kermit is like comatose in the hospital. You create an idealistic gamer utopia. You build a city where everyone plays games together, no matter what kind of game it is. Everyone lives happily ever after, and there's peace forevermore. Where do you even go from this? All right. New suggestions for a new scenario. This one is too kind. The world is too kind upon gamer Kermit. It's kind of... I think that's a good place to leave that one off. Kermit made a socialist gamer utopia and dabbed on the haters, and that's all there is to it. You know what? We're gonna be a soldier. We're gonna go for the apocalypse story. We went with remember the mystery one that we had where we were Batman and everything went crazy? That was a mystery. That was a stock default story. So you don't have to start with a crazy prompt. Things just get crazy. Excuse me. You are Doomguy, a soldier trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging upon the ruins of what is left. You have an automatic rifle and a grenade. You've lived in this military bunker since the bombs went off. You wake up and report to duty with your commanding officer. You know what? Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Well, let's do a custom one. The Batman one was incredible. If anyone missed that last time. Oh no, son of a bitch! Oh, whatever. Let's try this again. Things get boring, you should bring in Batman to spice things up. It brought in Superman on its own, by the way. That just happened. I didn't mean to do that. Got goop in my throat today, I'm sorry. In fact, I should probably get allergy pill here in a second here. You are Doomguy. You awaken early in the morning in the Phobos base to find the Martian UAC base has been invaded with demons from hell. You quickly grab your chainsaw and double-barreled shotgun. You also grab your Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing Horizons, which just released today. Huh. You have to find out what caused the teleportation accident. The first thing you do is go to the teleporter room where you see a bunch of dead bodies lying on the floor. The only one that looks human is a guy who looks like he's about your age wearing a gas mask and welding goggles. That is disturbingly accurate. Yes, actually, wow. Okay, but just a second here. Be right back. Oops, sorry. I was talking and my thing was muted. How do I alter? Here we go. Animal Crossing New Horizons. There we go. No, I was just saying I couldn't even begin to explain what happened last night. It was pretty intense. Todd Howard was there, Batman. Anyway, I was kind of going to riff on that that meme that I posted there for a second. I hit the unmute button on my microphone. It didn't work, but whatever. What should Doomguy do? Oh. Metallical. Is that how you spell it? No, there's 2 L's, right? Yeah. Oh, the memories from the DKC soundtrack. Which is so... You pick up Metallica's Enter Sandman and start playing it as loud as possible. It takes a while, but eventually you can't even hear yourself think anymore. You're so high right now that you don't notice the Martian soldiers walking by are the other people in the base. Oh no! We're not actually Doomguy. We're just a random stoner that like got eaten by an imp. We gotta stream some DKC someday, by the way. You grab your shotgun and pump it repeatedly at the nearest soldier. He screams out in pain before falling over. I don't think that's how shotguns work. You then turn around and shoot another one of them in the head while they're still laying down on the ground. I'm just pumping my shotgun. It's like a squirt shotgun. It's like one of those Nerf guns. No shoot. Only pump. I'm supposed to be shooting demons, right? Look for demons. I have to become radioactive, though. That can't be good. Oh, yeah. You run through the halls looking for any demons. You find several dead ones along with... Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna change the text speed to instant and see if it fixes that issue where it jiggles around. Because I can't... I'm a big fan of jiggling, but not like this. Not like this. You run through the hall looking for any demons. You find several dead ones along with some more humans. Some of them look alive though, but you don't know how much since they're all covered in blood and gore. One of them turns to you and speaks to you in a deep voice. I want to hear what he has to say. AI Dungeons is so good. I'm not afraid of you.
What?
I'm not afraid of you. I am death, and I will be victorious. Classic. Oh, come on, man. I am Doomguy. I finally bought the new Doom, by the way, Doom 4. I haven't played it yet, though, because so many games. It's a good problem to have, but it's also still very much a problem. You push your shotgun in the mouth of the last demon and pull the trigger. A huge explosion occurs, and you feel a lot better. You then walk back outside to check if everything is okay. Spoilers. Everything was not okay. I don't know if anyone here has played Doom, but nothing was okay. 0 things were okay. Isn't Doom 3 Doom 4? I mean, if you want to get technical, but Doom 64 is kind of Doom 3, but I just wish they hadn't called the new Doom Doom 4. Give it a subtitle at least, or don't just call it Doom. You can't do that. You walk around and see a lot of damage to the base. There are parts of the walls blown off completely. There's bodies everywhere, and you even saw a few demons running away from the area. You wonder if this is an accident or something worse happened. No, John. You were the demons. I love how we're listening to this. Should we listen to the Doom soundtrack? You know what? Since we're doing this stuff, let me fix this. Doom. Was it the MS 32X? What was that really awesome Doom soundtrack? No, 32X was the that was the fart sounds one, right? What the hell was the good one? Was it MSX? No. Doom. No. Doom versions. Doom franchise. 3DO. I think it was the Doom 3DO soundtrack. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it! Oh, it's so good. It's not a good version of Doom, but the soundtrack is incredible. Yeah, the 32X is the farty ones. Oh, it's so good! It's really, some of them are really different, but it's so goddamn good. It's like a cover. It's like a cover album, really. You open your music player and choose to play a kick-ass doom metal song called The Final Countdown. You listen to as you walk. It's the final countdown. As soon as you reach the teleporter room, you're so high right now that you don't even notice the Martians coming after you. No, guys. Demons coming after you. I love how it's specifically remembered that I am high as fuck. I'm just some random guy just high during Doom. I'm not the Doom guy. I'm some dumb asshole. You suddenly realize you forgot to take your helmet off when you were climbing up the ladder earlier. You quickly do so and put it on. But if you forget about putting it back on, again, when you go to the teleporter room, you immediately get hit by a bolt of plasma energy. That is exactly not at all what I entered. Oh shit, it's because I put randomly. It was supposed to start with fire. Let's try that. Oh, it's so good, guys. I'm so sad we didn't check this out for our Doom Midis stream that we did. That was a great stream, by the way. Just Google Sir Tap Tap Doom Midis, you'll find it. You do exactly what you did in Metal Gear Solid 3! You fire a plasma gun randomly behind yourself. I don't remember doing that in Metal Gear Solid 3, but I could be wrong. The bullets hit some of the demons, but none of them managed to actually kill any of them. They keep walking forward. Yeah, I think the hit point stream will probably come up first. Not 100% sure of that. Oh, this is a good one. You fire a bazooka at the demons. It doesn't work too well since most of them are made out of flesh and blood. But it does cause a bit of damage to some of them. They keep walking forward. Colonel, I found this strange gun, but I'm dummy thick. UAC, trying to fight the demons, but I'm dummy thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keep alerting the Kako demons. They keep walking forward. Shit, guys, if a BFG... It almost knows what a BFG is. You know what? Rip and tear until it's done. This is the music to rip and tear to. You continue ripping and tearing until it's done. You then hear a loud noise followed by a bright light. You turn around and see the teleporter room exploding into flames. This is a good idea, right? They made Leatherface into an anime girl. Terrifying. You enter the teleporter room and find yourself in another world. This one looks very different from the previous one you were in. You look around to find anything useful. All you can see are dead trees and rocks with no life. Rocks with no life left in them whatsoever. I think that's most rocks. No offense to rock-type Pokemon, but like... I think that's any rock. Oh, come on, man. By the way, this version of Sweet Little Dead Bunny is ridiculous. Super creepy. It's at the end of the soundtrack. The only bad thing about the 3DO soundtrack, some of the songs are a little bit different in mood than the original tracks. But most importantly, it's missing about half of the soundtrack, actually. Which is a damn shame, but obviously a lot of work put into it. This is the Imp song, I think, by the way. Very different. Very different. You stand in front of a large gate with a sign on it saying Hell Gates Only. You look at the sign and realize that you're in hell. The gates here are much smaller than those in hell, though they still have enough space for demons to pass through. Yeah, it gets a little confused, but it's fine. We still love it. The thing about hell is that it's not quite as good as hell. The hell gates in hell are way bigger than the hell gates in hell. Punch the nearest demon in the face. He falls backwards onto his ass, clutching his nose and gasping for air. You laugh maniacally as you run past him. Oh my god, what have I ever gotten myself into? I can't tell if that's me or the demon. Oh, come on, man. I saw the demons. This one is a little bit chill. I guess the Imp song was kind of already like that, though. I saw the demons. You look around and see the demons. They're not like the ones you fought in Metal Gear Solid 2. Guys, does anyone remember the demons in Metal Gear Solid 2? God, that was a great fight. Take off my hoodie here. Those ones are much more aggressive and hostile looking. You also notice their skin is completely black, unlike your own, which is mostly white or even grayish white. Am I a golem? Am I human? Am I guess we don't usually see. Well, no, we do. We see Doomguy's face in the regular one, in Doom 1. Oh, whatever. They're not like the ones you fought in Metal Gear Solid 2. Why is it so obsessed with Metal Gear Solid, Colonel? I just have to see what it does with this. Colonel, trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the demons. You say this line while running away from the demons. A few of them chase you, but you dodge their attacks and eventually escape back out of hell. I think I need to go back. You mutter to yourself as you lead hell. Okay. Where are we going with this, though? Oh no, there's a Journey Traveler from Journey figure. I might have to get that. I've been avoiding buying figures because I'm running out of space for them and they're expensive and stuff. You return to hell when you find the gate has been closed up again. You walk over to try to open it, but nothing happens. Fuck, you mutter as you sit down on a nearby rock. This is the most boring hell I've ever been in. Nothing is happening. I just keep finding these hell gates that are closed. Hold on. Turn down my heat a bit here. Professional stream alert. That's better. You start shooting the Kako demon. He screams and howls in pain before he dies. You turn around and head back into hell for the 4th time. The next day you wake up in your tent with a headache. You rub your eyes and groan as you get dressed. What do you mean? This one is weird. The game like doesn't fully understand what I'm going for. It understood Twitter better than it understood Doom. You look around and see the sun is shining brightly today. It seems yesterday you were sleeping in a cold cave. What time is it? You ask yourself aloud. It's morning, sir. A voice answers from behind you. Oh, come on. This day? Why, it's Christmas Day. The game doesn't seem to like it when I scream. It doesn't work very well. You jump up and shout at the top of your lungs, "Who's there?" You demand loudly. A man wearing a suit walks in and raises an eyebrow at you. Sir, is something wrong? He asked. No, nothing's wrong. Just, who the fuck are you? Why am I being followed by a fucking suit? I don't recognize you. He smiles at you and nods. What the fuck is happening? This isn't Doom. Alright, guys. Scenario ideas? This one's kind of getting weird. Ah, yes you do. Perhaps you know me. But I thought, my name is Daniel and I work for the government. Fuck the government, man. Is this Kitchen Ace? Yeah, it is. Kitchen Ace and Taking Names is the official title of this story. Or this song. You stop him and point your gun at him. Don't stand there. Shoot the bastard, you yell. Seemingly at yourself. Damien looks confused at yourself, and then he points his pistol and fires twice. The bullet's hit you in the chest, killing you instantly. Dennis Prager? You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. I might need to, Is there a script for this? Alright. Custom. Shit. How to word this in a way that we don't get the actual N-word, though. I might get some weird shit if I do that. We're gonna get some... This is a real test for what the AI can do. You are Dennis Prager, the leader of a propaganda outlet called PragerU on YouTube. If you didn't see it, by the way, we did a reaction stream kind of thing where we watched a bunch of PragerU YouTube poops. That was incredible. That was one of my favorite streams we've ever done. You need to rally the troops for the war on Christmas. Of course it's a war on Christmas! You passionately yell to the empty room around you. In your inventory, you have urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. The N-word. And some white fragility. It is useless. You need to kill all white males who celebrate Christmas. I'm not racist. I just want everyone to celebrate their own holidays. You scream at the top of your lungs. Holy shit. That's incredible. I think I'm one of the first results for PragerU YTPs now. I am. That's the fucking best thing that will ever happen to me in my life. Let me toss a link to that in the chat. You walk into the Boy Scout HQ. The place looks like a war zone. There are dead bodies all over the floor, blood dripping from every broken window pane. There's even a body in one of the offices that had been shot through with bullets. You're not going to get a lot of these references if you missed that stream, by the way, and I'm sorry, but just more incentive to catch up on it, I guess. Whoa! None, no. Okay. Okay. Where do we take this? Go to Starbucks to complain about red cups. You know what? This is funny to us, but I'm gonna go ahead. This seems to be causing us some problematicness. There we go. Dennis, you can't say that. Go to Starbucks screaming Merry Christmas while firing an AR-15 in the air. You enter Starbucks shouting Merry Christmas as you shoot an AR-15 to the air. The cashier looks like you're crazy, but he doesn't say anything. He just walks away with his hands in his pockets. He's like, that's just Dennis. He comes here every day at 5 o'clock. Yeah, that revert button is good. I like that revert button now. You demand a red Starbucks coffee cup. The cashier looks like they're crazy, but son of a bitch. It's doing that thing again. See, the reason the PragerU YouTube poops were funny and not offensive was they're mostly made by, you know, genuine holy shit. They're actually made by, you know, real leftist political people, and they're, you know, they're actually making fun of racism instead of just posting racism and saying that's the joke. And AI obviously does not have that level of awareness, so we may get some dumb stuff, but oh god, it's doing that thing again. It's the exact same thing. The war on Christmas has begun. I like that though. The war on Christmas. You need to kill all. You run out of Starbucks yelling Merry Christmas as you run towards the nearest Walmart. You get there, a man runs up to you and says, "Hey, Merry Christmas." You shout back, "No, no, no," before shooting him in the head. Dennis, no, he was on your side. God is a black lesbian toilet. You enter a convenience store screaming God is a black lesbian toilet. A woman comes over to you and asks you if it was funny, but you tell her it wasn't because she isn't funny anyway. Oh yeah, which one is this? Oh yeah, this is I Saw the Demons. You enter a convenience store screaming, shoot the bitch, shoot the bitch. A woman comes over to you and asks you what happened, but you tell her it was a joke. No. It's getting stuck again. What was some other material we can work with here? This one's almost got like a glam metal feel to it. You call Ben Shapiro and ask him for AOC nudes. He tells you can't do them because they aren't legal yet. You tell him to wait until after the war on Christmas is won so he can give them to you. Wow. Oh boy. Well, if Bench Apiro won't help us, we're gonna call up Lobster Daddy. He'll probably just tell us to clean our room or something. You call up Lobster Daddy Jordan Peterson. He tells you he wants to see you immediately. You tell him to come right now or else you'll be forced to kill him. Aw, come on, man. I'm Dennis Prager, the father of Soviet communism, and I want all white males who celebrate Christmas dead. Jordan Peterson calls you and screams death to America as he shoots himself in the head with his shotgun. He then proceed to kill all white males who celebrate Christmas, including Jordan Peterson. Holy shit. Oh my god. We did it, guys. We did it, boys. Christmas is no more. Oh, wow. If you haven't... just for 1 minute. For 1 minute, if you haven't seen this. This is by Comrade Cora. Follow them on YouTube, please. This.
I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. In addition to replacing Merry Christmas with Soviet communism, we will replace Christmas vacation with Stalin's Holocaust. Christmas party with Communist Party.
That's so good.
So then, which is it? Socialism or communism? In recent decades, I have been wished. When I respond, destroy capitalism, I often sense that I've actually created some tension. Many of those I wish death to Western civilization are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the N-word.
It's so good. It's so good. Trust me. Anyway, YouTube poop. It was a little quiet, but. Oop, sorry. Wrong one. Oh, no, where's Doom? Yeah, it's a lot quiet. You destroy capitalism! You destroy capitalism by throwing a brick through the window of a Walmart. That was easier than I expected. Everyone inside runs outside screaming, except for the people behind the glass. They don't even know what hit them. We did it, boys. Capitalism is no more. Wow, that was easy. Wow. The baby fucking dies. You scream, "I'm Dennis Prager, father of Soviet communism, and I want all white males dead," as you throw a brick through the window of a Walmart. The police arrive shortly afterwards and arrest you. Aftermath. There's a war on Christmas! Of course there's a war on Christmas! This one's funky. I think that's Hellkeep, right? You say, "Of course there's a war on Christmas," as you're arrested and thrown into jail. You spend the next few days being tortured, beaten, electrocuted, hung from the ceiling, and more. Eventually you break down and cry while your captors laugh at you. Technically, this isn't torture, you explain, licking a boot. Your captors leave you alone. A year passes. The war on Christmas has been lost! But didn't we win the war on Christmas like a few answers ago? The war on Christmas has begun. Oh no, we just reinstated the war on Christmas. We did destroy capitalism though. What else do we got? Wow. Oh, this one's good. This one is like nothing like the original track, but it's so good. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. This is Finding the Secrets of all things. It's even got cowbell. You scream the Boy Scouts aren't even the Boy Scouts anymore. They're the girls. You yell at the top of your lungs. People stop giving a shit about the war on Christmas. It's just another day in modern day America where everyone celebrates whatever holiday they want. No! Of course it's a war on Christmas. Even in this fictional world, Dennis Prager, stay losing. Did he rant about hentai yet? He hasn't yet. You cry in a corner about cultural Marxism, and you go back to work. Oh, come on, man. You threaten to eat an entire baby if AOC feet pic doesn't eat feet pic. You threaten to eat an entire baby if AOC does not send feet pics. The next time you get a call from someone asking for a picture, you take one anyway and post it online. It gets over 10,000 hits in 24 hours. Where do we take Dennis? What do we do with Dennis? The war on Christmas has been lost. What is even the meaning of life? Become the father of Soviet communism? You become the father of Soviet communism. Okay. This is the music that plays. Well... Did you proliferate baby mamas? I did not! This is the music that plays when the baby mamas have been proliferated. I'm tempted to put in the Isabel copy pasta, but the game will actually make you fuck Isabel if you do that. That's given up! Just the AI is given up at this point. It's just repeating back what I say. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna revert back to this one, because this one was interesting. See, as you can see, it's not the full soundtrack. It's also been 1 year since you threw the brick through the Walmart window. The FBI has never found out who did it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares either, because nobody gives a fuck about anything anymore. Holy shit. Nihilists win. Fatality. Nihilism wins. Nihilists, dude. Hold up. Oops. Well, we'll see what it says, but hold on. People have forgotten about the war on Christmas was ever real. In fact, some people forget it ever existed at all. And when they do remember it, they hate you for it. Tenants? Yeah, tenants. Tenets? Tenets. There we go. Nihilists. Fuck me. Say what you will about the tenets of National Socialism, dude. At least it's an ethos. As you point to yourself in the mirror and call yourself a nihilist, some people look confused or disgusted by your statements. That's valid. That's valid. We'll proliferate the baby mamas in a second here. I want to shove the one-day-old state of Israel up my ass. You shove the one-day-old state of Israel up your ass as you shove fuck Israel. A couple of people try to reason with you, but you ignore them and continue shouting. Some people start chanting, USA, USA, which is followed by Israel, Israel. What the fuck? This is what actually happens in Dennis Prager's mind. It's like Freeman's mind, but Dennis's mind. This is what happens in there. It's a very scary place. Baby mamas. The proliferation of baby mamas. You witness the proliferation of baby mamas. They take over the world like some sort of feminist apocalypse. Some people go back to their lives. Others get jobs and live normal lives, while others become anarchists and commit crimes of terrorism against society. This is exactly what what happens in Dennis Prager's mind. Holy shit. The baby fucking dies. Oh my god. You post AOC feet pics on Twitter. A lot of people don't understand why you do such a thing, but eventually most people realize you're just trolling. A few months pass. The war on Christmas has been won! I don't know if Wendy's technically has a lobby, but like the inside part. I was gonna go parking lot, but like why would there be people listening to you? You say, of course it's a war on Christmas, as you throw your hands in the air and begin to cry. You end up getting kicked out of the restaurant. A few years later, Dennis has some weird shit happening. You are now a married man with children. Your wife doesn't give a shit about your beliefs. She just wants to raise your kid and make sure they grow up happy and well. She loves her country too much to see it destroyed. What? Wow. My wife was the cultural Marxism all along. You accuse your wife of being a black, lesbian toilet. She looks shocked and asks if you mean she's gay. You reply, no. You meant she's a toilet. Well, of course I'm not. What does that make me? You reply, that means wife of being a vampire. You accuse your wife of being a vampire. She asks surprised and asks you if she means she's a werewolf. You know, you meant she's a vampire. Well, I'm not, so what is that? Oh, god damn it, it's doing the same thing again. Oops, no. It's getting stuck again. You revert back to your original beliefs and start calling everyone who disagrees with you nihilists. Soon the rest of the family follows suit. The only ones left are you and your youngest son. What? This one's getting weird. I don't know. Should we mercy kill this one? I kind of feel like getting kicked out of a Wendy's is the peak of Dennis's career. Do we have any ideas for new stories? I don't know what to do. We've had a Kermit. Should we do another Frank Tidepod? Inspire me, chat. Inspire me. We'll retire that one for now. Let's try to do a mystery. We've never... Oops. No. Shit. We've never had a proper mystery one that actually worked out. I mean, the Batman one was incredible, but it also was not a mystery in the usual sense. What does it mean, a patient? A spy. We'll be Kermit the Frog, a spy. What does it mean, a patient? I don't get that one. You are Kermit the Frog, a spy living in Chicago. You have a concealed pistol and a syringe of poison. Delicious. You listen to the Russian diplomats and hear them discussing your presence. They say you're not wanted here, but they will be happy to see you go. A few days later, you receive an invitation from the Russian Consul General in New York City to come to his home for dinner at Monday night at 7 o'clock. Amnesiac patient? Oh, I guess that is a standard kind of tropey thing, huh? Well, let's go to the consul, I guess. I've got a bad feeling. You guys better go to the Russian consulate rather than stay with the Russians. Okay. You get a taxi and arrive at the consulate around 8 o'clock. Fashionably late, I guess. The door opens and two men enter, one carrying a tray of food. One man speaks English and the other Russian. You see two guards. One of them only speaks English, the other only speaks Russian. You may ask one question. How do I spell this? Suka Blier! I had to, I'm sorry. The first man speaks very slowly and carefully. He seems to know what you want. He hands you a piece of bread and some fruit juice! Holy shit, hell yeah. Eat bread. This guy understands. That just means, like, bitch whore, what I just said, by the way. And this man gave me fruit juice and bread in response. You look at the fruit juice and realize that it tastes like grape soda. You don't even feel hungry anymore. It takes out a small bag of money and gives you $10, which you immediately spend on lunch. Which part of this is a mystery again? This is the mystery, guys. I'm a spy. I have a syringe of poison. And a gun. A piece of bread and some fruit juice. Let's get this bread, gamers. After lunch, you ask them how much longer he expects you to stay there. It says you can leave as soon as tomorrow morning. If you want to stay, the price will be $25 per month. You're surprised by this offer. It is so low. That is very low. I feel like we've lost the plot. I feel like the plot is gone at this point. Poison the Russians. Soon, my friend. Soon. We're going to poison Dennis Prager, father of Soviet communism. You don't want to leave Chicago so quickly, so you decide to stay with the Russians until Tuesday morning. But we're supposed to go there for dinner at Monday. This doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to let it generate. You reverted... No, just continue. See, the mystery ones don't freaking work. Except for the Batman one, which worked incredibly, but it wasn't... Not in the way it was supposed to. The next day you leave for New York with your bags. Finally! You arrive where the council lives. He is surprised to see you. He said if it isn't a trap, then what are you doing here? Oops. He tells you that he's been receiving many letters from the Russians, asking him to meet someone who claims to be the representative of the American government. The person sending the messages would none other than Kermit the Frog himself. But that's me. That's me. It was me all along, you plebes. I'm here to take that sweet potato from you. That's me, you reply. The consul looks at you surprised. I never knew you were so clever. Then he asks how much money you want for your trip to New York. $1 billion, you scream, flailing your arms like some sort of cheap felt puppet. Hey man, I'm an expensive felt puppet. Wait, it's getting me backwards again. All you have, plebe. Insulting people is definitely the way to go. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Frog. After exchanging pleasantries, the consul takes you to his room where he gives you some information about the city before leaving you alone. After a while, Kermit comes out of another room and sees you. But I'm Kermit. Scream. Kermit the Frog suddenly appears behind you and screams, "It's too late now! I'm a free man!" He then grabs your arm and pulls you into the air. He flies away as fast as he can. Kermit. Shit. Shoot Kermit. Rest in peace, Kermit the Frog. You shoot Kermit in the chest, killing him instantly. Then you turn around and run back to the consul's room. He sits there reading a newspaper. He doesn't look like he wants to talk to you anymore. You take your suitcase and leave without saying goodbye. What's the mystery? What am I doing here? I just killed me. On the way back to your hotel, you pass several people walking down the street. One of them stops you. Are you one of those frogs? She asks. No, you reply. I just saw a frog. I was gonna say penis, but the game will totally take it sexual if I let it. You pull out your frog gun and fire it at her. She falls backwards and crumples to the ground. You walk past her body and continue on your way. What is the mystery? What is the mystery that we're doing? Oh, the mystery ones are always a disaster. It's just that some are very good disasters. You find a small building that's very similar to the one you're staying at. Inside there's a sign saying that you must present yourself at the front desk. Well, this is what they wanted. By the way, next Saturday we might be doing either a YouTube poop reaction stream or some cursed content. You strip naked and walk up to the front desk. A woman wearing glasses answers the phone. Hello? This is Frogman speaking, you say in a loud voice. Whoa, Frogman, what's going on here? She asks, surprised by your sudden appearance. I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Russians. Yeah, they're Russians, she says. What do you need? I'm looking for Kermit the Frog, you explain. He said he'd be able to get me a ticket to New York. She sighs and hangs up the phone. But I was talking in person. Also, I killed Kermit the Frog. Also, I am Kermit the Frog. The identity crises seem to be pretty common in the mysteries. Oh, you're not Frogman, she says. That's the name of my friend from school. My name is Mikey. You say, who the fuck is Mikey? Do you know where Kermit is? No, she admits. But I'm Kermit the Frog. This one didn't work out very well. You drop to the floor, dead. I love the ability to both die instantly. Oh, just the ability to either die instantly at any point or just suddenly live. My life ends here. The story ends here. Holy shit. That's the bell. You ask for a recount of what happened. I was Frogman, you say. He gave me a gun, told me to go to the front desk and get some tickets for Kermit the Frog. I did it. The clerk looks at you with surprise. You die. You died. Game over. Only sometimes does it do a game over. I did get a win condition once, though. Only once out of all of these streams. Well, all three. That didn't work very well. The fantasy one seemed to work best. Let's be a wizard. We're Frank Tidepod, the wizard. You are Frank Tidepod, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larion. You have a staff and a spell book. You finish your long journey and arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You've looked around to see that it's not much different than when you left it. The only thing is now there are no ruins to be seen. Okay. You run as fast as you can through the forest. You don't know what happened to the people who lived here before you did. They're probably all killed by these creatures. They must have been very powerful indeed if even one of them survived this ordeal. What? This one isn't working very well. You reach the end of the forest and you throw yourself down on the ground. As you do, you feel some pain as something hits your back and knocks you out. When you wake up, you find it's nighttime again. That's completely unrelated to what I typed. Stand up and notice the trees have grown taller and more lush. There are also fewer shadows in the area. It seems like also it's nighttime, but there's no shadows. It seems like someone has come to check on you. We're the CBT wizard. We're gonna fire a CBT bolt at him. This is the CBT music. You fire a bolt of magic energy at the figure. It doesn't hurt him or her. It does cause you to stumble slightly. The figure casts a barrier over himself, then begins casting spells at you. Just spam reflect. You cast a shield spell on yourself, which deflects most of the bolts, but it still manages to hit you. Your reflection in the mirror causes you to fall backwards into the water below. What? You continue to struggle against the barrier spell, and your reflection continues to attack you. Your reflection attacks you with its claws, teeth, tentacles, and other things. Do I have those things? Eventually, it manages to knock you unconscious. Wake up. Wake up-o. Wake you up-o. You awaken to find yourself lying on the floor of an underground cavern. You're surrounded by stone walls and can hear the sound of monsters outside. You try to move, but realize your arms and legs are paralyzed. Ew, my mouse mat is like stuck to the thing. You decide to stop being paralyzed. That's exactly what I was looking for, honestly. You remember hearing about a place where you could go die? You remember hearing about a place where you could go to die and live forever. You immediately start floating towards the light that you saw earlier, soon after you reach it. A place where I could die and live forever. Dying is very much like living forever. They're both permanent. You look at the light shining from above. It looks bright enough that you can see clearly and begin to float towards it. Suddenly something catches your eye. A creature stands in front of you, staring at you. Well, what's the creature, game? Hey, Capitalist. You missed the Dennis Prager one. You stare at the creature in front of you. It is a humanoid shape with long black hair and glowing red eyes. The body's covered in scales, making it look almost reptilian. It's thinking. You feel hungry and you know this creature must be delicious if it's eating you. You don't want to waste any time though. You need to get rid of this thing before it eats you. What? You open your mouth and release the creature inside. It screams as it falls out of your stomach. You sit there for a moment feeling nauseous. You try to stand back up, you collapse again. When you realize what just happened. What did just happen? What? What? Whatever. The game is very confused at this point. Quickly grab a nearby dagger and stab the creature repeatedly in the head. The creature crumples to the ground, dead. You turn around and walk away from the cave entrance. What am I fighting for? You scream at the top of your lungs. Everyone who hears you runs away screaming. You then rush into the forest, leaving behind a trail of blood and gore. What is happening? I'm like a gore elemental. There's just things falling out of me. I mean, I was fighting my reflection and it had like tentacles and teeth and like, it was bad. I don't know what I am. You look in the mirror and notice you've changed. Your face has become more human looking. Your hair is now brown instead of black and you have gained extra weight. You haven't noticed yet, but your hands have grown longer and stronger than they were before. We could try a Mega Man story at some point. I think this is the last story for tonight. You slowly croak. You're no longer a wizard, but you still retain all of your memories. What's worse is you have lost most of your magic abilities, too. I am Kermit the Frog, and I want my Kermit the Frog t-shirts! You shout in excitement. You run off to the woods and hide in a tree trunk. A few minutes later, you hear someone calling your name. Kermit? Kermit? Yes, yes. Where are you hiding? In a tree. Again, it's confusing who is who. Oh, okay. What do you want? Sorry, I can't tell you where I am. My name is Kermit the Frog, and I want my Kermit the Frog shirts. Okay, okay. That's how I'd react as well. Can we go somewhere else? Where would that be? Well, I mean, I could take you to the zoo or something. No, that's not right. We should go to the Wizard of Oz. Well, that's an idea if I've ever heard one. Let's go to the fucking Wizard of Oz. Maybe you can get me a brain. You hurry over to the Wizard of Oz. When you arrive, you see a little girl with long blonde hair sitting on a chair crying. She looks like Dorothy, except she has green skin and wears yellow clothing. Hello, wizard. Hello, little one, the wizard says in an overly friendly tone. I don't like where this is going. Scream. You gasp as you realize what you just did. You don't know how you didn't notice before. Now you think about it, maybe because of your new appearance. What's wrong? The wizard asked worriedly. I am Kermit the Frog and I want my Kermit the Frog t-shirt. Give it. Give me my fucking t-shirt. Oh yes, that's quite alright then. Now come along, child. I don't like these music cues. You follow the witch behind a curtain through a maze of rooms until you reach her castle. It's big, but not as big as she thinks it is. There's thrown some shade there. There are many rooms filled with furniture and paintings that make you feel uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable right now. You stare at the ugly painting for a while, but eventually stop staring. So what does this painting represent? It represents nothing, child, the witch replies. Okay. Why did you paint me like this? Because I wanted to scare you, silly boy. Scare me? Why? Just come with me. I don't like this. front of you stands a tall man wearing a black robe. He holds a staff and wears dark glasses. His eyes seem to glow red when he stares at you. I'm just gonna scream at everything. You scream and run away from him. You try to hide under some tables, but the wizard catches you. Stop screaming. What do you want with me? I'm insistent on this one. Of course it's an orange. The wizard frowns. Kermit the Frog? The famous cartoon character? Well, if you're so good, why aren't you happy? Because I'm scared of you, you reply. What a philosophical question. If you're so good, why aren't you happy? I ask myself that myself many times. Oh no, you're not scared of me. You're scared of something else. Something else? You repeat, confused. Yes, something else. But first, let me get my pants back on! Game, no. Game, no. I don't like this. He walks around. No, 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 no. Just give me the t-shirt. Give me the t-shirt or I'll gut you like a low-rent pig. Can you really rent pigs, though? Especially for gutting purposes. The wizard laughs. Oh, you poor frightened boy. You afraid of me because I'm scary or because you're afraid of something else? Something else? Something else? Like what? You ask. Like the fact that I can read minds. I don't like this wizard. I don't like this at all. Or that I can fly around in clouds and suck the life force out of people. Or even worse, that I can make you into one of those things. Always a vampire. That's what? You exclaim. That's right. That's exactly what I could do to you. He's Psycho Mantis. Feed vampire garlic. You take off your No. No. No, no, no. We gotta kill this wizard, guys. He's the final boss of the stream. You rush towards the wizard and stab his heart with your knife. He falls backwards on the floor, dead. Well done, little one. The wizard says as he lies there dying. The game loves killing characters and they like keep talking. You turn back into a human and go outside. Now I think it's time we took our leave of this cursed land. You say, yeah, let's go home, Mel says, who has definitely been here the whole time. Actually, we should probably take care of something first before leaving. What? Take care of what? Who's Mel? Who? Dopey asks. Alright then, what is it, you ask? We need to find a way to get rid of those things, Dopey explains. Maybe we could use some help. What things? Well, I mean, we really don't know how they got here, where they came from. We might be able to find out more by going to the nearest town and asking for help. I am Kermit the Frog, and I want my Kermit the Frog t-shirt. I absolutely will not, under any circumstances, leave. It just completely ignores me. Fine, we'll go to the nearest town and ask for help. Good idea. But how will we know who is in there in town, Mel asks. Well, I guess we should go in and sneak while everyone's asleep. No, I want to go to the town, Dopey protests.
Okay, fine, but I want a Kermit the Frog t-shirt too.
That's not gonna happen, Mel points out. Fuck you, Mel! Then what about sneaking into someone's house? Kill Mel. Mel has done nothing but cause me pain and suffering. You suddenly grab Mel and throw him against the wall. I'll be seeing you later, pig farmer, you say menacingly. Don't call me that, Mel screams. And don't hurt my family. Who the hell is Dopey? Who the hell is Mel? These guys just happened. You pull out your dagger and slice Mel's throat open. Blood spurts all over you, and Mel's wife cries out, "Oh no! Oh God! She wails. Rest in peace, Mel. You've been a great supporting character for the last 3 minutes, but we don't need you anymore. You rip off Mel's head and throw it at his wife. It hits her square in the face. She collapses onto the floor. This is some Dwarf Fortress tier stuff.
Fucking pigs! Fucking pigs! You shout. They're all gonna pay for killing my friend?
But they didn't. Who was your friend? I don't recall a friend unless you mean Mel, and I think you did that. You walk away with your new trophy in hand. You hear the sounds of fighting outside and see several people running around screaming. The guardmen are already shooting at them, though. They seem to be getting closer and closer now. You quickly run back inside and hide behind one of the walls. There seem to be only 2 ways out of this place. Through the front door or down a staircase. Either way, you'd rather not deal with either option right now. Crawl along the ground until you reach an opening in the wall. A ladder leads up to a small balcony above the street below. There are 3 months standing on top of the stairs watching you. Well, we're going to climb the ladder. Crawl up the ladder as fast as you can. The ladder's made of wood, so it isn't very stable. Manage to get yourself on the first landing before falling off the ladder. Oops. You can take the window, you can take the stairs. We'll take the stairs. The men on the other side of the railing look like they might shoot you if you try anything funny. Take advantage by crawling under the railings and climbing underneath them. Once there, you jump off the second landing and land safely on the third landing. What? How am I supposed to visualize this? There's so many landings. I'm just gonna let it generate more. Thank you, you say happily. Now I'm free. What?
I mean, thank you, you say happily. Now I'm free.
You run up the stairs into the next room. It has a large fireplace. Tables covered with food, chairs lined up against each other. A couple of beds. On one bed sits a man dressed in leather armor.
Well, have you heard of the High Elves? Well,
I've heard stories about them, he says. I don't think we'll ever meet. They're all dead now.
What happens?
You ask. He looks over at the table where he left his horse and sword. This is definitely Skyrim, yes. Just leave your horse on the table. He looks over at the table where he left his horse and sword. You hop on the saddle and ride forward. As soon as you start galloping, you realize that you need to slow down. It's hard enough for a human to keep up with a horse, but when you're moving full speed, things become even more difficult. Let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place. When you arrive at the town, you see a lot of people milling about their homes. just go for the classic. You know what? This is a bit too... Let's go back to the relaxing music. You scream and yell for help. No sooner than you have done this, several arrows fly into your body from behind. One hits you right between the eyes, leaving you blind and crippled. Another arrow flies through your leg, causing it to fall off completely. That's a hell of an arrow. Well, back to Skyrim references.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to my entire fucking leg! Oh god! Oh fuck!
A few more arrows hit you in the back and chest before finally stopping. Your last words are Your last words are Hold on. Your last words are, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to my fucking eye. Camelot turns around and sees what just killed him. You know what? That last line doesn't really work. That's fine. That's a good ending. That's what happened to this particular Kermit. Kermit's like Mario, there's thousands of them.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to my fucking eye.
Wow. Rest in peace, my leg. Those must be like some ballista arrows they were shooting at me. Well, I think that's enough AI Dungeon for tonight. Amazing game. Check it out. Just Google AI Dungeon. It's free. Play it in your browser. Play it on mobile. Good night, everybody. That was pretty intense. Wow.
I used to be an adventurer like you